One of the busiest travel days of the year has come to an end. TSA projected it would screen 3 million passengers heading home from their Thanksgiving destinations today. Our Zach Wilcox joins us live now from Jacksonville International Airport. And Zach, it was smooth sailing for the most part there today.
Yeah, Riley, we have a few arrivals still trickling in at this point, but you can see a very quiet airport behind me and all around me. And that's actually good news because that means we won't be getting a ton of those visuals of people, sleeping at the airport trying to figure out what they're going to do next because their flight's been canceled. Not a lot of that happening today. So for the most part, the people we talked to, they could focus more on hugs than headaches, saying goodbye to their loved ones rather than having to dwell on travel troubles.
We had that warm weather and she and her cousins were in the pool. And you learned how to do some underwater flips.
Lila Esposito never would have thought her Thanksgiving memories this year would include spending time in the pool in late November.
Usually in New York, it's really cold.
That cold weather back home in New York did give her and her mom something to worry about when it came time to pack up and head home on one of the busiest travel days of the year.
We were really hesitant to do it because we've always seen horror stories about flying out, but it was very smooth, and I hope we're not jinxing ourselves.
Fortunately, Esposito was able to fly to and from New York on either side of Thanksgiving without any delays. By the time the last scheduled flight left Jacksonville International Sunday, FlightAware reported a total of 45 delays and 2 cancellations. But the majority of the delays were only for about a half an hour.
The airport's been great. The service here has been amazing despite the travel, the chaos that should have been but wasn't.
Dr. Aaron Galani made 2 trips to the airport in one day to see his son off to Baltimore in the morning and daughter off to Memphis in the afternoon.
Great to have the kids home, like I'm sure so many parents, and now all parents have that bittersweet feeling, right? They're leaving and everybody gets back to life again.
Yeah, back to life again, at least for a couple of weeks, right? But we'll see what this place looks like come Christmas. Now, you did hear me mention that there were 2 cancellations today. That was a flight to New Orleans and from New Orleans. So obviously those folks not quite as smooth sailing for those passengers, but hopefully it won't be extending their Thanksgiving weekend that much longer than they planned. At Jacksonville International, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News on your side.